Well, that ain't gonna work. I want to see you now, not again. Well, hey everybody, how are you doing this evening? I'm Eve with the baby's booty, and tonight we getting fancy. Can you tell we're getting fancy tonight? Yes, we are. No particular reason. Actually, there's a very good reason. We're gonna get super fancy tonight. So I want to first say hi to everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Thank you, DB. Welcome. Thank you so very much for coming to hang out with us this Sunday evening. And if you are new here, welcome. Go ahead and drop a hello in the chat if you are new and haven't been here before so that we can greet you properly. If you've been here before, thank you for being here again. We love having you here, and you are always welcome over here at our channel. Now, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we talk all things bling here on this channel, as well as many other crafts, including embroidery, sublimation, some lasering. Been doing lasering lately, and a host of other things that we do over here. Also, if you don't mind, go ahead and tap the like button for me. I would really appreciate it. So we want to start off by saying what we're going to be talking about tonight. Tonight is going to be all about making more with your rhinestone projects. Now, I totally understand that not everyone wants to make money with their rhinestone projects. I totally understand that. So if you're doing this as a hobby or for gifts for friends and family, that's awesome sauce. You also can benefit from what we're talking about tonight because this will show you how you can bump up your projects now, actually. If you are trying to earn some kind of income off of this, then we're going to talk about how you can add to that now by offering your clients something a little bit more. Okay. So if you are doing this as a hobby or just for fun, I definitely want to let you in on a conversation that I had recently with someone that it started out as a hobby, was definitely not wanting to make money off of this at all. That was not on that person's radar, but it turned out where it had to become a part of the radar because anything can happen, whether it be a loss of a spouse employment, a loss of your own employment, especially due to no fault of your own, a turn in events with insurance and other disasters that are going on around where you might need to pad what you got going on with some extra income. So don't be so dismissive about trying to make money off of your side projects or your hobbies. It doesn't have to be just rhinestones. It could be your crochet. It could be your sublimation. It could be any of these things. Just keep an open mind when it comes to that because you never, ever know when you may have to fall back on your hobbies to earn you a little bit of side money to make sure you got groceries to put in the refrigerator. Okay. So just a little quick, you might want to think about that. Not to put any pressure on anybody, just being real, because we all know things happen so quickly nowadays. You always want to have an open mind and be prepared. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right into the chat. I want to say hi to a few people before we get started. Don't want to take up too much time because we got a lot of blinging to do. Okay. So Kelly, hey Kelly, welcome. And thank you for being here with us this evening. Linda Tolbert, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate you. Marilyn Barber's in the house, and Shakita Moorhead and Miss Cheryl Green. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for being here. We have Marlene Kelsey. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Gail Designs, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Zelda Brown, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well on our channel. Kevin Moore, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member on our channel as well. And we got Precious Pieces in the house. Hey, Honey Bunny, welcome. Thank you for being here and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Smurf Creations is a YouTube Hoop Group member. Thank you so very much for your support of this channel, and thank you for being here. We have Mylene Smith. We also have Miss Carol Coleman. Mylene, welcome. Miss Carol Coleman, thank you so much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member on this channel, a long-time member as well. Beverly Smith, thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Then we have Nick Nack Nurse. Hey, neighbor, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us this evening. Lori Campbell, thank you very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Thank you so very much for being here. Yvonne Hudson from Cali, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. EJ's daughter, thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Then we have Ramona Mitchell from Cincinnati, Ohio. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. We got Shay Shay in the house. Hey, Shay Shay, welcome. Crafting on a Dime with Shay Shay. Thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member over here on our channel. Then we got Sheila Cushionberry in the house, who's also a member. Hi, Sheila Cushionberry. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being an awesome sauce moderator. That's what's up. Let's see. Visionary Creations, welcome. Debbie Marie, welcome. Unbiased LLC, Twerking for Cash, welcome. And thank you for coming to hang with us this evening. We also have Miss Sharon Davenport, welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you so very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member over here on our channel as well. I'm telling y'all, look, I cannot, I'm letting you know now, I don't know how much longer this mess is going to stay on my head. Because when I tell you this, I don't know how y'all people do it with these wigs. I can't. Dennis Cheatham, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. Dennis has some really awesome designs over there on his website, some beautiful rhinestone designs. He has them at a special price for our group. Okay, so every Sunday, y'all, like clockwork, he sends over his weekly list of new rhinestone designs that are available. The link is always in the description below. So definitely go check that out. The designs that he has for this week and every week are at a special price for 24 hours from when we start the show. So 24 hours from now, the price will go up and it won't be the introductory price anymore. But they are still totally awesome designs. And there's always a mystery box with designs in there. And those mystery box designs are always $2 and they're always really good designs. So definitely go check him out. And again, the link for that is in the description below. Then we have Blue Emerald Creations. Miss Sandra, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We have Robin Murphy, welcome. We have Greg Barker in the chat. Hey, Greg, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Ethel Smith Ames, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Then we have Lady Bear. Hey, Stacey A. Bear, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. And we have Jennifer Ricci, Marianne Ciavaco, Diane Wilson, welcome. And Dempsey Boo. Hey, Dempsey Boo, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for being here. Now, I'm going to have to scroll, unfortunately, folks. Hey, Tanya. I want to go ahead and get started so that we can talk. Hey, AJ, welcome. Y'all, I can't. This is, oh, child. Okay. Pray for me. I got how many hours left? I got an hour and 50 minutes left of this torture. It's a torture, I swear it is. And what make it so bad, the darn thing had the nerve to come with lashes too. I was like, oh, see, they done lost their whole mind. Okay, because like this is team too much as it is. I'm just saying. Okay, hey, Tammy the Bag Lady, welcome. Oh no, Dennis said one of the clerks at the pharmacy told my wife, your husband is so crafty, I'm sure he can do it. Ooh, hello. Well, at least she recognized game. Okay, I'm just saying. Let's see. No, Sheila, actually, that's changed. Miss Sheila Cushionberry, that has changed. Did I get you? Yes, I did get your email. I did indeed. Hey, Gigi's Boutique, welcome. Welcome. I got the top. I cannot believe how pretty it is. Oh, Miss P, thank you. I'm glad you got your top. Congratulations for winning the top. Thank you for letting us know that you receive it. So, yeah. Right, Miss Carthy Leo, it was time for the purple hair. All right, so one of the things that I definitely want to let you guys know. Shay, I did, fam, because I'm trying to tell you this is just ooh. Anyway, so when it comes to doing your rhinestone shirts, hello, Patrice. Welcome, my dear. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member on our channel. Where do I get that Gen X? Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody did ask me to show this shirt again. So this is Generation X, 1965 to 1980. I am like almost smack dab in the middle of this. 76. I started to say 75. Ooh, that's kind of day it's been today. And this one says raised on hose water. Now I think the one that he had, well, I think he changed it and added one that just says hose water, something like that. But this particular one says raised on hose water, and it had and neglect. But I took the neglect part off because my mama did not neglect me. I was, I'm so far from neglect until it ain't even funny. It was like I couldn't do nothing, it seemed. But anyway, so I took that part off, but this is the shirt. It is a absolutely gorgeous design. And there is an add-on pack of different sayings that he added where you could switch them out, or you can just leave just the top part without putting the bottom on there. But he also has other sayings. Dennis, if you can find that real quick and link it, I would appreciate it because of course my brain isn't cooperating right now. Hey, Sharon Davis, I hope you're doing okay. Teresa, Sister Heart Crafts and Things. This says my generation. If this is your generation, please put a heart in the chat. Thank you, Deborah. And so the thing is with this particular shirt, Survive Helicopter Parenting. Yeah, that's pretty much the one that I should have had on. The thing with this shirt, this is kind of what we're going to be talking about, which is why I made sure to wear it tonight. Is it a baby boomer? No, I think the baby boomers were before us. If I'm not mistaken, the baby boomers were my parents' age. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because y'all know more about all of that than I do, because I don't know. I'm doing good to know who I am. So yeah, boomers, if I'm not mistaken, was before X. And then after X, I don't know. So anyways, I'm learning these things. You're right. Okay, cool. See, I didn't know. But yeah, this shirt kind of is what we're going to be talking about a little bit, because when you're doing your rhinestone shirts, there's a lot of different things that you want to keep in mind. Shirts, tote bags, hats, scarves, bags, whatever it is that you choose to design. Now, those of you who are in here in the chat and you have been actively promoting and selling your rhinestone projects, so say for instance hats and shirts, if you've been actively selling, hey Marilyn, and you've been making a little bit of side hustle off of your rhinestone embellished items, let me know some of the things, or one of the things in the chat. Let me know one of the things that you have to keep in mind when you're pricing your rhinestone projects, your rhinestone embellished items. So if you are selling rhinestone hats, for instance, what is something that you want everybody to know? If somebody wants to sell rhinestone hats, or if someone wants to sell rhinestone shirts, what is something they need to keep in mind before they start saying, yeah, I sell this shirt for $20, and then I'll be sad because I don't sell rhinestone shirts for $20. Sorry, I just don't. Miss Gail Designs, that's a good one. Hang on, let's go up here. She says rhinestone count. Exactly, that is one. Steph says the same thing. And she also mentioned the quality of the stones. That's very good. Number of stones used. Number of stones. Stone color. Yes, and the amount of stones. That's a good one too, Greg. Greg would definitely know. His designs, OMG. Okay, the link to all my favorite designers, rhinestone designers, is in the description. Everybody has a link that I normally go to, and I'm like, ooh, they got anything new this week? They're down there in the description. And Greg is one of them, and his link is down there. His Etsy is down there. Color and count of stones. Yas, that's for certain. Number of stones on the shirt. What else would we do? I know we have the number of stones. There we go, Renee. The cost of the shirt. That's something else to keep in mind. Yes, Patricia, the cost of the stones. For sure. The cost of your time. Cost of your blank. You need to know your customer's base and your location. That's a big one, because I promise you, oh, you put the Gen X design in that group for $5 for 3 hours. Sweet. This is a Gen X. This is a good design. Do we have one for boomers? I don't know. I haven't looked because I'm not a boomer. Cost of materials, number of stones, size of the design. Yes, fam. Yes. Rhinestone count and type. Yes. Size of the design. Patricia, again, your time is definitely it. So keeping all of these different things in mind, this is how you learn how to price your projects. Now, in the past, if you took my beginner rhinestone class and things like that, you would know that I would recommend selling your rhinestone embellished items, just the stones alone, based on a 0.25 cents per stone. So not, let me make sure I'm telling you right, because it's not 25 cents a stone. So that's not right. It's 0.025. So it's like 2 cents per stone is what I was going for back then. But times have changed. Things are a lot more expensive now. So we've gone up in price on how much you would charge. And so a shirt like this, which I really don't know. Let me go and see. Since he put it in the dooflachi, I'm going to see how many stones roughly is in this design, because I can't tell exactly what's in this design because these down here change the words. And so let me hold on. Oh, he still got Black Friday stuff up on there. Let's see. Let's go to our thing. There we go. Let me see. Let me do this actually real quick. I'm gonna go this way because it'll be easier and I'll get it right. You know what? Why I can't find myself? Hilarious. There we go. Okay. So let's do this and let's do this. Oh, wrong one. I clicked the wrong thing. There it is. Okay, so this particular design is 1,735 roughly crystals. So 1,735. Now I took off, so we're going to say 1,700. I'm going to take off 35 stones because I did raised on hose water, but I did not do and neglect. So let's take off 35 just for the sake of argument. So we're going to say 1,700 even rhinestone. So if you do that, let's look at the difference in what that cost would be. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this, and let's share screen. Because I want to make sure you understand, for those who are new to this, for those who, oh, thank you, Dennis. Why is that still back there? Y'all, come on, fam. Get it together, Eve. Oop, sorry. Okay, so for those of you who are new, I want to make sure that you understand where I'm getting this from. So when you go to find rhinestone design, so this is Rhinestone Mechanic, right? When you go to find rhinestone designs that you like, this is the information you want to look for, especially if you're trying to find designs that you want to make money off of, okay? So I'm sure everyone in here, we're all around about the same age, give or take older, another generation or later generation, right? Well, this particular generation, that's a really popular generation right now. They would totally buy their shirt, okay? So being the case, you want to look at a couple of things. You want to look at the size, as they mentioned. This is 10 by 1/4 inches wide by 10 1/4 inches tall. So roughly about 10 inches up and down, and side to side. So that'll fit, your medium, large, extra large very well. And it'll fit on a small size shirt. But you also want to start here and look at 1,700 crystal stones. Okay, so let's grab our trusty, rusty calculator. It's rusty because I don't use it much. And we're going to go 1,700. Now, back in the day, I would say 0.025 and hit enter. And you're looking at a shirt, just the stones alone, just the rhinestones alone would have been $42.50 is what you would roughly charge a customer. Okay, so here's the thing. Your customer base might be in the New York area, the Jersey area, the California area, maybe even the Florida area, maybe not so much. It depends. The Atlanta area, the fashion areas, the high industry folks want to be flashy and blingy and look great. So $42 may not be enough just in rhinestones, but this is a base. Okay, so you would judge how you want to go with this for your customers. But if you're in those areas, this is minimal. This is very little money. They'd be like, I don't know, these stones is gonna fall off, because they're expecting high quality things to cost more, and they're expecting good, nice things and custom things to cost more. So you have to keep that in mind when you are offering your custom made goods to people for sale. You're not wanting to price match Walmart, fam. You just don't, because Walmart doesn't do custom work. Walmart doesn't do custom shirts. They just don't. So you're not going to charge Walmart prices. And a lot of times people who are getting into this kind of stuff and they just want to make some quick money, they forget that and they devalue the hard work that they're doing. All right. Now, for those of you in here who are familiar with our stones, and say, for instance, you want to do this in crystal and do 20 gross of crystal, how many stones come in 20 gross? Who remembers how many stones come in 20 gross? Because on our retail site, we're not even talking about our buy-in. On our retail site, what is the 20 gross? How many stones come in the 20 gross? Thank you, Miss Lady Bear, Greg Barker, Crafty Leo. Yes, we see 2,880 stones. So what we're going to do is we are going to come here on the website. We're going to go up here to this little search bar and we're going to type in crystal. All right. And so when we type in crystal, here's our crystal Hotfix stones right here. 20 gross. Look how much 20 gross is. This is retail. This is not our buy-in prices where it's wholesale prices. This is retail. So 2,880 stones. You do one shirt. How many stones was it in that one shirt? 1,700. 17 from 2,880 leaves you with, what's that, 1,000 stones roughly? Am I counting right? My calculation? No, probably. Sounds about right. So you still have stones left over. This is 16. We're charging, what did we say? 42. So you've already, by charging what you're doing with your stones, you're already making your money back. And that does not even include the cost of the shirt. It doesn't include the cost of the shirt. But like I mentioned earlier, this is old numbers. I don't go off of these numbers anymore. I've bumped it up to 0.03. Okay, so instead of 0.025, so let's go back. So 1,700, 1,700 times 0.03, because prices on things have gone up. You're looking at $51 for just the rhinestones. Now, for me personally, whenever I price a t-shirt, I'm talking about just a basic t-shirt, I love Gildan Soft Style. That's my go-to. Gildan has been Listen, Linda, listen. Wait, let me see. Listen, Linda, listen. Just don't pay this. Listen, 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 Linda. Now, folk out here are like, Gildan, ooh, Gildan, blah, blah, ooh, Gildan, trash, Gildan. Okay, yep. Whatever. At this point, when you've done HTV, sublimate, well, not sublimation, that don't count. HTV, rhinestones, whatever the ham sandwich else I've been doing for years, 10 years, making custom things for people and doing t-shirts, probably about 8 of those years. Gildan, I've done restaurant shirt, DTF, that's the other one. Restaurant shirts for years for the employees in the restaurant, the kids that run the register. Heavy Gildan t-shirts in a restaurant where they wash them every day and come to work, beat those shirts up. Gildan I never got a complaint about those Gildan shirts. Never, ever. So when I'm talking about Gildan and you're like, ooh, Gildan's trash. Yeah, no, Gildan wasn't trash for me and none of my customers. I have yet to get a complaint about Gildan. I'm just saying. Now, some people don't like the heavy duty, That's what I would do for my customers because they want something that feels like a heavy quality, a nice thick that is going to last. It's not going to be all thin. And then they trying to be cute and they out there shivering and going on because they wearing that super thin, cutesy, stuff. And that's fine if that's what they like. But for my customers, my first go-to is Gildan. And the price is awesome sauce. You can't, most of the shirts that you go to, because Nike used to contract with Gildan, far as I know, they still do. Disney contracted with Gildan. All of these bigger companies are contracting with Gildan. So I'm just saying, proof is in the pudding. But anyway, I digress. The other part is, I know Gildan's pricing. Gildan's pricing from my wholesale retailer where I would buy the shirts were at most $2.80 a shirt. At the most. And that's heavy and or soft style. Okay. So I already knew I could afford to say, you know what? You want this shirt? I'll sell it to you for $50. Not even including the cost of the shirt. Okay. Because the thing is, when you're adding that, when I say 0.03 cents per stone, that includes your rhinestone flock. That includes your transfer tape. That includes the electricity to run your heat press. That includes the time that it takes generally to press your design and make these shirts. That generally includes all of that. Now, yes, there are going to be some exceptions. All right. I don't want to lose anybody. I know I'm talking kind of fast because I'm passionate about these shirts and being able to turn this into somewhat of a profit, But the thing is, there are things you want to keep in mind. All right. So the cost of 0.03 cents per stone generally includes your tape, your flock, using your heat press, and your time generally. Now, the exception to that would be if you have, let's take a look at one of these designs that I'm getting ready to tell you about. Let's go here. And let's go, because I was like, I started to get it today. I didn't get it yet, but I'm going to get it. All right. So I want you to see this shirt. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's share screen, entire screen. Boom. And I'm going to check the chat here in a minute. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take. Sorry, I did the wrong thing. All right. I'm going to take me off so that you can see this up close and personal. Look at this design. Number one. You might want to, instead of $50, well, first of all, we need to see how many rhinestones is in there. So let's go down, learn more. We've got 221 purple, 300 light purple, 399 purple, green 16, gray. Now, also, we already over 1,700. So this shirt is already going to cost more. But you might might want to consider charging a little more for this, because you are going to have to do these as layers. So that's extra work for you. So you have the outline, that's one layer, that's time. You got you, and you got to brush each one of these separately. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the green, you got to brush. Then you have the purple, you got to brush. Then you have the light purple, you got to brush. And then you're layering them. So that once you get the, let's total this up, because I hate trying to figure it out and do it mental. That's not working. So we said 920 plus 1627 plus 399 plus 221. So you're talking about 3,167 stones, fam. Come through with the bling. Okay, come through. All right, so let's times that 0.03. That's how much. Can I blow this up? I don't know that I can even blow it. Nope, can't blow it. $95. I did not stutter when I said that. And I'm going to need you to not stutter either. I'm going to need you to not stutter when a person's like, oh, I love that. This shirt is so beautiful. How much is it? $95. That's how much this shirt is going to be. And they go, oh, okay, well, guess what? $95. Period. But it's up to you. You don't have to charge $95. I'm telling you, you're shortchanging yourself if you do. You're shortchanging yourself if you do. Okay. Miss Margot, thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, honey. Yes. So you have to make sure that when you are pricing your work, you're taking into account all of this stuff. And then when you're talking to these people and you're telling them the pricing, don't be shamed. Don't be shamed, because you're doing hard work. I got a guy who wants me to make his logo for him and cried at the price because his manufacturer was using cheap stones. So we're going to talk about that too tonight. But I wanted you to see this oh, wait a minute. No. I didn't even get to show you the right thing. Hold on. I showed you the right thing, but I didn't show it to you right. You want to know how I can confidently tell a person $95 and not stutter and not blink and not feel bad? Look at this. Look at that. You see that? How you gonna look me in my eyeballs? Look me in my eyeballs and tell me that shirt ain't worth $95. Then you used to paying for cheap raggedy stuff, and that's just the cut and dry of it. That's where that boils down to. You used to that. Greg does use the finer thing. Bling, he does. It's an honor to be a part of his success, and it's only because that, woo, y'all, I'm passionate about this thing, because when you succeed, I'm not going to say I succeed, but it makes me feel good to help people succeed. And you have to have good quality material in order to be able to do that. So just throwing that out there and let you know that's how all of this works and how we come up with our pricing and stuff. So you want to take into account, if it's a hat, how much is the hat? Hats are not inexpensive. They're not. You get a good quality Richardson cap, them caps ain't cheap. You got to take in the cost of the cap. You got to take in the cost of the stones that go on the cap. There's your price. If it's a hoodie, you got to take into account the cost of the hoodie. You got to take into account the cost of because a white hoodie is cheaper than colored hoodies. That's a part of it. You got to count all of this and make sure that your price reflects the materials and what you're using so that you don't shortchange yourself. Because one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my little pitiful trying to run a business in the very beginning was trying to offer my embroidery or my rhinestones, and people were like, well, I mean, but that's okay, you know what, I'll come down in price for you. Here, I'll meet you at this price. And oh, okay, and they'll pay that price, but I'm working my tail off, and you're wanting me to change this and change that, do this and do that, run up the stairs and run down the stairs, but you wasn't willing to pay me for what I was doing. Yeah, no, that got old, and it made me hate what I was doing. It made me hate what I was doing. And I didn't want to make stuff for people anymore because they're forever trying to make you devalue you and what you're doing and make you feel like you're cheating them in some kind of way by charging them a fair price for what it is that you have that you're putting in front of them. And it's custom work. Don't let them do that to y'all. They did it to me. I regret it to this day because it really made me not love the thing that I love to do so very much. So I don't apologize for nothing that I choose to do as far as making sure that I source the best that I possibly can to put that in front of you guys so that you can go to your customers with pride and offer your products, your rhinestone embellished products, and be able to sell it and hold your head high and not have to be like, oh gosh, I hope they like the bling. I hope the bling don't fight. No, I don't worry about that because I want to be sure that I can hold my head high, right? So anyway, going back to that's how we charge. Generally is 0.03 cents per stone. Okay. So, but they think we're overcharging for that. That's true. They do. That's true. And Sheila, this is say it louder for the naysayers in the back. Say it louder, please, because these be the very people that come to you and say, oh, well, you're charging too much. Then you do it then. And then they get the, well, how do I cut this? And how I had somebody just the other day on Instagram send me a message on, because I get Instagram messages every so often, and he was like, I need to know, how can I get this template? First of all, if you're talking about a custom template, guess what? I got my boy. I'll send you over to him. He'll hook you up. You just got to pay him to make the template, but you got to cut the template yourself. How do I do that? I sent him a link to the video. Because folks want you to do everything for them, but do it for free. Sometimes that's okay. But when you're trying to make a business from something, you're not going to just had another customer come to me, want a rhinestone. Okay. And who knows, the person might be watching. And if they are, please I need y'all to understand. If you are watching this, or you come back and you watch it, because I do like this person a whole heck of a lot. But when they came and they were like, I have this particular business, I want this particular logo on this particular shirt. You've done particular shirts before. Okay, that's cool. Perfect. What is the design? Here's the design. Okay, what size do you want the design? I don't know. I need you to know what size you want the design, because I can't make it in. I'm not, well, I need a mock-up. Look, I'm not going to make your design in 4, 5, 6, 7 different sizes and not get paid for doing that. That takes time. Making rhinestone designs take time. So you need to put down a deposit at least to make sure that, okay, I'll give you a mock-up, but I have to actually make the design to give you a mock-up. I don't understand why people don't understand it. The design has to be made in order to make a mock-up. So you're asking me to design something for you for free so that you can see if you want it or not. That's not fair. That's not fair to anybody. It's just not. So charge a deposit, $20 at least. Okay. And if you don't like that size, it's not that big of a deal for me. Okay, you know what? I'll make it smaller. Then I got to rearrange stones, move stones, all that other jazz to get the design to look just right at that smaller size or larger size. Send you another mock-up, which is more work, but you put down a deposit, so I'm good with that. And then at the end, if you buy these shirts, that wasn't time wasted. Does that make sense to y'all? Please tell me. Does that make sense? Am I the only one? Does that make sense to y'all? Please tell me that makes sense. Put amen or something in the chat to let me know that that makes sense. Because I'm spending time. And there's so many people that are so afraid of losing business, they don't charge a deposit. Or they don't charge for designing and that designing time. And that's not fair to the person who is doing all that hard work to make those designs. It's not fair to them because they're taking time out of their busy day. They could be doing all kind of other stuff that they would be making money on to do something custom for you. And you don't understand you need to send a deposit for it so that somebody can do some work on this. I'm just saying. Okay. Now if you're super good at what you do and you can whip up a rhinestone design lickety split just like that and you're fine. Oh, you know what? I go, okay, that's you. But I'm not. I'm gonna take my time, especially if I'm charging someone to do it, which I don't do. I hate doing design, and that's why I refer them to dentists. I do. But when I make my own designs, I take the time and I make sure everything's lined up just so, and it's super nice because my earlier rhinestone designs days, y'all can tell the difference. You can see where I came from, where I am now. It still ain't the best, but it's better than what it was because now I know, because I learned from Patrice, such an excellent teacher. I know to take my time and make sure things are just so. So anyways, all right. So there we go with that. Hey, Miss Joyce. So we have our design. We have our shirt. We know it, or item, whatever we're going to put it on. Let's go to the other part because I had, as a beginner, how do I start selecting colors to purchase? Rosetta. AJ says exactly. We needed some custom powder coating and it was $195 just to start the process. People don't understand. Well, let me rephrase that. People who are not trying to get over. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true because I really don't think the person that I had in mind, I really don't think that person is trying to get over. I just think they probably didn't feel like it was justified to give that because they're so used to reaching out to other people for other types of designing work. And they are willing to do mock-ups for free because, okay, if you want, I don't know, a picture of snowflakes and a snowman holding dollar bills with a cane or something like that, and it's a custom design they want. How hard is it? Maybe, so to speak. I mean, you can go find a snowman, you can throw this together, but it's still time. But some people are willing to do that for free. Rhinestone designing is completely different. It's a different level. Yes, I can put a design in and I can hit auto design and just give her something raggedy looking and say, here's a mock-up. But that's, to me, that's not fair because I know that's not how the end result is going to look. But anyway, so we have our, she asked about picking colors. So picking colors, it depends, Miss Rosetta. So a lot of that, and I'm going to divert to her question, you guys, only because diverting to her question and answering her question is going to lead me back to the road that I was already on. But when you're picking colors, you guys in the chat, go ahead and weigh in for Miss Rosetta, what makes your selection of colors important to you, what's important to you when you go to select colors. But for me, as someone who provides rhinestones for people to purchase of over 150 different colors now, what I generally tell them is, well, I think it's 150. I think we might be just under 150. I don't want to lie and tell the wrong thing, but we are well over 120 now. But you want to, what I suggest to people is pick the colors that will go with the designs that you have in mind. So if you're doing this for a profit, off gate, crystal AB should be in everybody's collection, in my personal opinion. It's a very versatile stone. As you see, this is crystal AB. And you can make a really pretty shirt, one color shirt, and this typically is the most affordable stone, the crystal and the crystal AB. But if you're going to say, for instance, like Texas, you're in Texas, and everybody and their grandma just about in Texas loves the Cowboys. They love the blue, they love the star, red, white, and blue in Texas. So if you're in the Texas area, honey, you really need to be having red, white, and blue in your arsenal. You really do. But you may not want to do red, white, and blue. You're in Texas, but your favorite color might be pink, and you're thinking about catering to, say, baby showers only, making gender reveal shirts. So you might want to stock up on the pink, the blues, the, I don't know, yellow maybe for the in-between type situation. I don't know, but you see what I'm saying? So you kind of want to know what your end goal is and then purchase towards that. Greg, was that Greg? No, Jelena. That was another one. She thinks about the season, holidays, and events coming up, which also, as Sheila mentioned, red definitely is a good one for all of those different reasons. But right now, we're entering into the Christmas season. So you might have a week. You might have a week to make money off of that season if you choose to do so, because after a week, it'll be here and then it'll be gone. So what's next? What's the next big thing that people are going to be preparing for? New Year's. So then you're looking at your golds, your silver, your actually gold and silver. Those are the better colors to go with that. Your crystals or crystal AB, because those are the colors that you typically see in designs for that particular holiday. If you're not doing this based on holiday, if you're doing it based on season, okay, we're in the winter season now. So you're talking about snow, snowflakes. You're talking about cozy fires, so you're looking at your reds, your golds, you're looking at your blues, your silvers, your winter, your cool colors. So that's how I generally like to advise folks. Let's see what other people say. Super Bowl, I forgot about that. Super Bowl. So you also have I don't even know who playing. I don't even know who playing. I just know 9.9% there's a really good chance the Panthers ain't gonna be nowhere near no Super Bowl, because that's just, anyway. But whoever is in the runnings for Super Bowl, those are the shirts you want to be making. So if it's, say, the Eagles, I don't know. I honestly don't. If it's Eagles, you need to be looking at green and saying, go Eagles with a football or something like that. You need to be doing, who is next? Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're like red and gold or something. So you see what I'm saying? So that's also how you want to think. Is what is your interest? Who are you trying to cater to? So you want to stock up on the colors that go with whatever it is that you're catering to. Okay. Lions is doing good. Okay. I think they're what? Blue? I think they're blue. So yeah. Steelers, yellow, I think gold, something like that. I think it's their colors. And then Kristen said Mardi Gras, We have a Mardi Gras mix. We have mixed colors where we've already mixed color stones together. You could do something like that and put it in a design. So that's how we suggest you pick colors. Now, if you're a beginner, you've never bought colors, then I always, and Black History Month, Juneteenth, stuff like that. But if you're beginner and you don't have any colors whatsoever, we do have a beginner kit, several beginner kits that you can choose from. We have one with 5 colors in it. We have one with 8 colors in it. And you can start with the basic colors: crystal AB, red, which would be light cyan, sapphire. The 8 color kit comes also with citrine, which is yellow, jet black, hyacinth, which is orange, and I'm missing the color blue, sapphire, if I didn't say sapphire. So you have a beginner's kit to just start out with. But I honestly suggest get the colors that you feel is going to work the best for you and your application. All right. So that being the case, you also need to know who you're targeting. You need to know who you're targeting. And as soon as I get through this part, we're going to go over to the table and we're going to start blinging, because going from how to choose the best colors, now I have a customer who reached out to me and she's like, I usually make shirts, and I'm used to using Swarovski crystals. I can't get Swarovski crystals anymore, but I'm having a really hard time finding rhinestones that bling as hard or as good as the Swarovski crystals. So I want to know, what is the quality of your stones? That was basically the email. And I was like, oh, well, what I generally tell people, and I do tell people this: purchase a small, 1 chip off of the website, see how you like it, and determine the quality for yourself. That's pretty much what I told her. She reached back out. She was happy with the quality, but I know it still technically wasn't Swarovski. Okay. Because it's not. Swarovski is I'm trying to think what's a good way to put it. That's the standard that everyone understands and knows is the top. And then you got Preciosa, which comes after that. And then you have other stones. I fall pretty darn close to up there. Not quite, but I try to make sure that our stones are super blingy as much as I possibly can, right? So anyway, saying all of that to say, I had to think on that thing. I had to think on that email. Rockefeller stones, the gold standard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Shadana, welcome. How do I get the beginner's kit? Sheila did drop the link to that in the chat. Thank you so much, Sheila. I appreciate that. And thank you for letting us know that you're a beginner. Because we definitely don't want you confused, and we want you to totally know and rock and knock this out the park. But I had to think on this thing, y'all, and it kind of bothered me a little bit, because I'm like, I know how difficult it can be for someone who, going back to knowing your customer and knowing what you want to do with the rhinestone game and finding the right audience. So I know for a fact what that lady was talking about, because I also have a cheer team that I often do rhinestone work for. Now, granted, my cheer team really, they're not familiar with Swarovski, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. But I do know that there are pageant wear people, dance costumes, gymnastics, celebrities. Celebrities is a big one, because they're not going to wear just anything. It has to be, top level stuff, which is why Swarovski made the power move that they did, and I'm not mad at it. You also have, what does it say? Celebrities, dance, cheer, yes. But there are still some folks who were doing rhinestones, up designs, rhinestones and stuff like that knew that they had to have that type quality. But anyway, so when you have customers come to you and they're like, this is what I want, you know, top notch. You know, like I said, I had that thing bother me. It really did. So what we chose to do is we have found a supplier that is supplying us with the quality. It just, it's crazy. It's crazy. It looks amazing, and I want to show it to you tonight. We also have a new color. So now what we're looking to do is source and supply an icy branch of our rhinestones. And the icy branch is, I'm not going to say it's a Swarovski because it's not, but there's some nice stones. But we also have a new color. Okay. That's not in the icy mix, but we have a new color, a color that I've been searching for my whole life, my whole rhinestone life. And we have the color I've been looking for. So let's go over and get started on this design, the design that I chose to do tonight. And I'm going to see if I can't get my front facing camera to work, because I know y'all would be devastated if you couldn't see all this lusciousness while I'm over there working on the shirt. So I'm gonna see if I can't get that to work. But sorry about that. I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go here, overhead, yas. And then I'm also gonna get my mic going because I did not have my microphone. And I'm walking away. This is what I'm gonna be using for my front camera. Up Designs Custom, a member for 20 months. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much for being a new member. And Shadonna says you just got your, oh, it went on up. Hold on. You just got your Romeo and don't know where to start. Congratulations on your Romeo. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations. That's what's up. We like, see, I knew this dumb thing was not going to send me my link. Let's see. Now, you send me stupid Shein, but you ain't going to send me my link to my, I can't get this. Hey, Miss Viola Floyd. I can't get this front camera to work. Hold on. I'll be able to get it to work. Oh, you remember for 32 months. Holler. Hey, Miss Mama Bye. Howdy, holler. Yas, honey. Yas. Now, what I can do is get my microphone to work. So we're going to do that. And then we'll swap over yonder. Let me get my audio going. Where is it at? There we go. Okay, I don't know what happened, why this did not work. Hold on. Let me reboot it. It might not have been linked. Let's see. Okay, so it's showing that it's linked now. So let's try it again. Okay, is it working now? Is that better? Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Hopefully the feedback didn't mess with y'all too bad. Okay, so let us get over here. And the design that I decided to use tonight. Oh, somebody got a new Juliet? Sharon Davenport got her new Juliet. Hold on, where's my bell? Right here. Congratulations, Sharon Davenport. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. We like Miss Juliet. She's a nice one. We like that. Okay, so hey, Be Pretty Ink. The design that I decided to do because it was just so appropriate is this one. It says Feeling Extra Blingy. It has an extra blingy today, rather. It has a nice outline. It has the word today. It has feeling. It's got the hearts and extra blingy. This is a Laura Trevino rhinestone design. The link is in the description below. Lady Bear got a new Vista. Congratulations on your new Vista. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations on your Vista. So this is what we're going to do. Lisa got her Juliet and she cuts flop perfectly. Girl, we already knew that. Congratulations. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. That's what's up. Congratulations. Congratulations. So this is the design that we're going to use. So I brought in here, this is our crystal. This is our crystal rhinestone. Oh, Danny got a new Romeo? What? Holler. Let's ring for that. Holler. Thank you, Joanna. Holler. Congratulations, Danny, on your new Romeo. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that because I sure didn't see that. So here is Crystal. Here is Crystal. Did I ring the bell for Lisa? I thought I did for her Juliet. Let me know if I didn't. But this is our current crystal, and I want to show you the icy crystal. Yeah, I know, right? Congratulations to all the new babies. Okay. So here is, you got a new Epson 4810. Congratulations, Laverne Miller. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations. And then Be Pretty Ink. That's hilarious. Epson 15,000. Yes, honey. Not converting it to DPF. That's what's up. Congratulations. Holler. That 15,000 is noise. It's a noise printer. It's a nice big printer. But this is our crystal. And here's the icy crystal. This is the icy crystal. And I also, you know, before we do the template, we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna make a bag. Okay. So let me turn the heat press on because, oh, wait a minute. Let me turn it on and then turn it down because it's set for what's the face, and I just found out how to change the pre-program the settings. Miss Cheryl Green reached out and helped the heifer with that because woo, y'all, I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, definitely can see the difference. We gonna definitely see it now here in a minute. So we're gonna put this here, and I need a new brush. This is gonna get on my nerves. I also need to put it up there. I haven't done so yet, but if you need refills for the pads for your brush, we're going to be offering those now. I just haven't put it on the website yet. So, because these things get all gunky and stuff, and it brushes better when it's a nice new brush. Sometimes. Now, some people like it when it's worn down. It is not deballing. So as of this moment, the new color and the icy colors are not in the buy-in. No, ma'am. So, I mean, this is the thing. We haven't put it in there. Most of our new colors when we debut, we're not putting them in the buy-in because y'all might not like them. I know you'll like the new color, but I'm still not going to put it in the buy-in because with this one in particular, the investment that's going to be required to keep this in
ready and putting it in the buy-in is going to be kind of significant. So I had to learn to roll back a little bit because, you know, I had to roll back and do a little bit better with my spending. So I can't invest to a certain degree to put it in the buy-in just yet, but we're going to work on that. Okay, so this is regular crystal. And where is, oh, that's too big. Well, don't matter, I'll cut it down. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, it's probably good I'm not on camera because this stuff keeps falling in my face. What are the colors? My husband was talking to me and I did not hear it. As of right now, the only one that I talked about is Icy Crystal, but we also have Icy Crystal AB. And then we have another new color. I haven't even talked about that one yet. So I got a tote bag here that we're gonna put hearts on it, just to show the difference between the two and let you see which one is which. Okay, so here's regular crystal, which is still super blingy now. We still bring the bling. We still bring the bling. Let me get this tote bag ready. I'm gonna put it on the heat press so that it'll be good to go. And hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. If you're doing good tonight, please let me know by saying good in the chat, because Jesse Gibson got a new Echo Tank 16650. Holler! Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations. Okay. You know what? Lady Bear, Stacy A. Bear, I'm so glad you asked that because Sheila mentioned that earlier and I said something, but I didn't elaborate. And it's good to let everybody know. So as of right now, the buy-in will no longer end. The buy-in will no longer end. So what does that mean? That means that it will stay open all the time, but what will happen is I will have a cutoff for each buying period. So say for instance, this particular buying period, let me go pull it up because I don't have them memorized, but it's on the website. So let's go here. I was gonna pull it up, but no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so right now, if you go in the buy, oh Lord, it ain't wanting to do me right. If you go on the buy-in, it'll tell you what the time frame is. And right now, oh Lord, I done took y'all off. Hold on. It'll tell you what the cutoff date is. And then, oh, December the 8th. Okay. So now the next one will run from the 9th through the 1st of January. So normally in the past 3 years, I think we've been having a buy-in going on for 3 years. We've not done a buy-in the end of December to the 1st of January. We didn't think folks would even want to be bothered with getting rhinestones this time of year because, you know, I know there's a lot of spending going on everywhere else. So we were just like, you know what, and that'll give me a chance to revamp it. Yeah, well, not anymore. So the buy-in does not close, but the buy-in period does. So any orders put in up until tomorrow will go in with the current batch of buy-in orders, and then it starts over on the 10th. So Tuesday, midnight. So Monday to midnight, and then Tuesday 12:01 starts the next buy-in period, and then it goes from there. That's how it's going to go from now on. That way, because at one point we were taking the whole website down, and it was just a lot to take the website down, put it back up, take it down, put it back. It was just a lot. And so I started a couple of months ago just leaving it up just to see how it would go. And so far it's been going well. Karen Murray, we're looking to do something in March, but I will have to let you guys know once we get a location. Nope, not taking off December. Not taking off December. Hey, Dorica. How you doing, darling? Welcome. Welcome. Okay, so this one is our normal crystal, and you can see it's pretty blingy. This is the icy crystal. And what we're going to do is we are going to press both of them on the same bag and let you see what the differences are. Okay, so let me put the lid back on this because we definitely don't want this to spill. And we're going to pre-press the bag. I am a total beginner. Will that be okay or too advanced for beginner? No, total beginner is just fine. We're a very beginner friendly environment. Tomorrow night. Today's the 8th. So tomorrow night, Miss Stacy, is the last of this particular buy-in period. So this one I'm going to put on the left, and the icy we're going to put on the right. Okay. And I wasn't going to, but I'm pressing it at the same time because I didn't even think that. Okay, so this one is going to be on the right hand side. Oh, actually, let me show you so you don't think I'm doing something fishy back here. So there's the crystal that we normally have, and here's the icy. And I swear if this hair keeps falling in my face, I'm gonna snatch this sucker right on off my head. Okay, and here is the icy. Okay, so let's press this. And our HTV run regular normal press. I have not gotten the new one, haven't even looked at it yet. But yes, we often do step by step. And there's also a lot of folks in here, beginner, just like yourself. So happy to provide any help you might need in our Facebook group and on here. So this is what we normally have. Peel, reveal, peel, reveal. That's pretty. Okay. That's normal. And then here is the icy. And I think the light is washing this out a little bit, but there's the icy. So I'm going to do the lights because I can hear it now. Cut the light off. Oh, wrong one. So here, a little bit less light, more indirect light to let you see the difference between the two. So like I said, the one on the right is the icy crystal. The one on the left is regular crystal that we normally have. So we're going to do the same thing, but with the AB. 1015. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. I do want to bling her design at least one. This is 10 crystal AB. Okay. So here is crystal AB. Normal crystal AB. Icy crystal is in the buy now. Yes. Yes, it is. I don't have a picture for it yet because I gotta do what I'm doing right now. Make the hearts for it and then make the candy tray for, I think I have a candy tray, but for the AB, I don't have it for the crystal. But yes, they are there, and the new color. So if you're on there already, you already know what the new color is. And I put the new color up the other day, and somebody already found it and got the new color. But I gotta show you the new color because, oh my gosh, y'all, the new color is the bee's knees. And then at the end, I'll do a giveaway of this tote bag because I got a zillion fulfillion tote bags and it don't make sense for me to keep another one. So you'll get to have a tote with the new colors. The new icy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put the AB the same way I did the crystal. So left will be the one we normally source. It does debowing. It has more facets. It has more facets on it. And we can talk about that as well here in a moment. So here is the crystal AB. Now, gosh, right here. Okay. I'll put that right here. Just like that. Oh no, why did I do that? Had a hair stuck up under, and then when I tried to move it, it moved the stone. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and press this while I'm blinging the next one. And then here is the icy AB. So you can see the difference with this one. And here in a moment, I'll show you what we mean by more facets. But what I like to refer people to is like a disco ball. You can get a little simple. I even saw disco balls at Five Below the other day. I ain't been in Five Below in so where the darn hair. I haven't been in Five Below in so long, and I went in there for one thing, and I saw disco balls. And I was like, oh, I love disco balls. But anyways, the more mirrors you have on a disco ball, the more it's going to reflect the light around it and make it super pretty. You know, when you at the skating rink or bowling alley or at the party or wherever it is that you see the disco ball. So likewise with the rhinestones, the more flat surfaces on the rhinestone, the more blingy it's going to be. How did that shift? That's crazy. I'll apologize in advance to whoever gets this because the side of that heart shifted it. I don't know why. Okay. Shifted a little itty bitty bit, but it was enough to get on my nerves. Okay, and here is the icy. And when we do our stones, it's 350 degrees for 12, 15 seconds, roughly, something like that is what we go for. Alrighty, here's that. And while that's going, we'll go ahead and put these up because we don't want to waste any of these because they are not inexpensive. Alrighty, and so here is the peel reveal. Okay, so here is crystal, and then this is our crystal AB. You can see the side shifted a little bit. I'm sorry about that to whomever wins this. Slide them over just a little bit. And here is the icy AB. Look, it shifted right there too. Why am I still shifting? Because it usually doesn't. So let's cut this off to make it easier to see. Now, if I turn it this way, you can kind of see the pink reflected in the AB and how it offers color, whereas the top always stays crystal clear. So AB means that there's a coating on here that gives it kind of like a different color effect, so that you have, you know, a little bit more interest when it comes to the color of the stone. It's the same rhinestone. So this is the same thing. This just has an extra coating on it to let it reflect a couple more colors in it. But this is the icy AB. Okay. Hey, Bling and Beezy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So here's the difference. I mean, you know, there are more facets. Oh, you can see it real good right there. Look how that thing is catching the light. Good Lord, have mercy. Look at that. Look at that AB down there acting up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at somebody come and look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I mean, they all acting up, but just look at how much more it's acting up over there. And that's what, you know, these dance moms and, you know, they look for that because that's what they're used to. Where is, so for instance, for those who might not have caught on, ooh, let me see if I can get this without killing myself. I don't know that I can. Ugh. Oh, don't do that. I'll be real upset. There we go. Oh gosh. Okay, so when we're talking about facets, this is a stone mimicking a diamond, right? Each one of these flat surfaces is a facet. Each one, including the one up top. These are facets on this diamond. The more facets you have, it gives the stone the ability to reflect more light with the facets. So the more facets you have, the blingier it's going to be, right? So that's what we're meaning when we say they have more facets. So these icy stones have more facets to them than the ones that we normally carry. But we still have a lot of facets on ours too, you know, which is what drew me into using these stones to begin with. Now let's go to the new color. And then hopefully I'll have time to do Trevino's design. And here is the new color. This is going to be indigo. This is indigo. And I know folks have been looking for, including myself, because it is my absolute favorite color. I've been looking for a beautiful Prince color purple for a long time. And I've been using Violet Volcano as, you know, a pacifier because at least it had the purple in it, but it also reflected the blues, you know, and a couple of other shades. But the indigo, this indigo is indeed just what it is. It's just solid purple. Okay. So we have this available now. It is in the Hotfix store. It's already ready already. Let me get this on there. I think I still have stones left in this thing. And really pretty shade of purple. Really pretty shade of purple. Just absolutely gorgeous. So this is indigo. And so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive this is going to be it for the new colors for a moment. Because I had to beg to do this. Okay. had the big, and I couldn't. And folk know what I like, and they sure came hard and heavy with this one, so had to have it. So let's get these brushed out and let's put these in place so that you can see just how gorgeous this is. This is so pretty. So here, know why I don't have my wax bling pen, but I don't. So used to doing it this way. Let's put this on there, and then we'll work on Trevino's design and put that on the bag, and then we'll do the giveaway, and then we'll be done for the night. So again, going back to what we were discussing earlier, you definitely want to take into account before pricing your rhinestone embellished items. You want to know the price of your blank, which means whatever you're putting your rhinestones on. So your blank could be a t-shirt, your blank could be a tote bag, your blank could be a hat, anything of that nature. You want to know what the price that's going to be, so that you can add that into the price for your customer. You also want to know how many rhinestones are in the design so that you can know to put that charge on there, that reflect the amount of stones, because you don't want to charge a customer for 500 stones when the design has 3,000 stones in it. You're going to lose a lot of money, so definitely be aware of that. Also, going back to the whole what we were talking about, the title of the video was how to get more or make more. This is how you make more. This would be how you would make more. So with these, with the Icy collection, you can find those customers who are used to doing recitals, who are used to doing, you know, gymnast costumes, cheer costumes, stuff like that, celebrities. You know, when you remember when they first started doing the tumblers with the rhinestones on them, and whoever that heifer was that did J-Lo's cup, and J-Lo went out with her blinged out cup, and then all of a sudden everybody and their grandma had to have a blinged out cup like J-Lo's. She didn't use no plain old rhinestones on that cup. She knew to come with her A game, because this is a celebrity and they had to be high quality stones to catch the eye of the celebrity. So you could use the Icy collection to bring the quality that those type of customers would want. And so that being the case, you want to price that different. It's not going to be the same price. Those Icy stones should not be 0.3 cents per stone. They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. Here is the peel reveal. And there's the indigo. And this is our new azure and our new blue diamond. So we got two other new colors. So look at how the three of those play together. That would be really pretty together. But look at the bling on those though. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to not keep all customers should be getting gorgeous quality. All customers. And that's why we chose to not go with basic Korean rhinestones. We wanted stuff that was going to catch the eye no matter what. You know, yes, this was out there somewhere. Yes, I could source Preciosa and pay 10 times more than I would for my basic stones. But, you know, why, when there was a really great alternative out there and we happened to find it and come across it? And so, yeah, so that's what we went with. But this is indigo. So that's a new color. So let's bling Miss Trevino's design real quick. really quickly with the new colors because her design is saying feeling extra blingy, and we are. I'm gonna do some extra bling, and then we'll get out of here. Let you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. So, what I decided was I was going to do. Hey, Miss Sadie says, new to the channel but loving the swirl in the hearts. Thank you so very much, Miss Joyce. Thank you so much for the soup chat. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Joyce. We're going to use the new stones, and I'm going to do purple for the words, feeling and today. And then down here, we're going to use the, just to make sure I have until tomorrow night. Yes, Jennifer, you do. You have until tomorrow night, midnight, because 12:01 is going to switch over to the next buy-in period. But the next buy-in period will be there. Whereas in the past, this would have been the end of it. We wouldn't have had any more buy-in available until the end of January. But now it's just going to stay open. And we'll still go. And if somebody wants to buy, they'll be able to. And if not, there's no worries. We'll be still, collecting orders until January. The end of January, where we'll start the next one. Greg Barker. Ooh, Greg. Thank you so very much for the soup chat. I knew you would like that. Thank you, Greg. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. None of the new colors are in the buy-in. None of the new colors are in the buy-in. It's going to be a minute before we put those in the buy-in. Especially the icy collection. The icy collection is kind of pricey. So, that's going to be a different price point in that buy-in than what you might be used to. So, just keep that in mind, because this is definitely took an investment to try and get these stones. So, not my normal method, but it is in the Hotfix store. It is in the Hotfix store. The ices and the indigo. All right, so let's get this in. Oh, and so the current buy-in period that we are still in right now, the earlier month orders, earlier in the buy-in period, should be going out here soon. The royals and the shaved ice colors, just they are a time-consuming stone to source. So there has been a closer to 30-day fulfillment with any orders with that color, those colors in it. So I apologize for any, because I know you guys are used to us getting them out kind of quick, which is what my goal always has been. So help me, I swear I'm about to snatch this thing all the way off. I can't. When you can't even see the bling, I can't even, it keeps getting in my line of sight. I'm just not feeling it. Made me forget what I was saying because this darn stuff all in the way. Got enough going on. I don't need my vision blocked too. Okay, so I did the icy AB for the middle of her design. Extra blingy. Because something about AB kind of, I don't know. It's like the colors in AB, crystal AB, even our color AB for our normal rhinestones, they tend to, because of the colors, it seems to reflect the light a lot more than regular crystal, or the regular crystal, which is interesting to me. Always has been. So usually, I'll tell people when they're asking about starting out with colors, crystal and crystal AB, but you'll probably, there's some holes that did not come out. I didn't notice, and I don't feel like picking them out, so I'm just gonna put the stones in there. But I tell people they'll probably fall in love with the crystal AB over crystal just because of how blingy it is. So, okay. All right. Much good. Oh, there's one missing right there. Put that right there. Boom. Okay. So let's get some tape. And we're going to cut off a piece like I'm about to cut this thing off my head. Let's see. There's the scissors. Okay. Who designed this? Laura Trevino. This lady says that you all sent out center. I don't have my mouse, so I'm not sure what you're asking, but I'll check. And let me get these cleaned up. And then I'm going to do the outline. You're welcome, Miss Gail. Whoops. Come on. I'm going to do that. No stones left behind. Alrighty. And the link to this design is in the description. So definitely click that if you're interested in feeling extra blingy. Please click that link. Okay, and here is the icy crystal. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. All right, so we're going to tackle this outline. What time is it? 10:38. Oh, go me. Oh, well, I thought it was later than that. Probably because this darn thing on my head makes it feel like it's midnight because of the stress. All right. And so hopefully that will help some folks by leaving the buy-in open, because I know sometimes because the way the buy-in was set up originally, it was only the very end of the month and the first of the month is what it was covering, and that wasn't always practical for everyone. So that was the other reason we decided to make the change, and it did help several people who weren't able to participate in the buy-in ordinarily because it was just a bad time of month, during that specific time frame for them. And so I said, well, this will allow me to still get orders in from those who want to participate, and it not be just a smidge more work, but it really isn't that so much more that I'm just like, so it works out. So hopefully that works for you in particular. So what I want to do is make the hearts purple. That's what I want to do. So that's why I'm trying to avoid the heart, but some of the stones navigated over there anyways, which is fine. I need to pour more stones on here. It brushes better if you have way more stones than you need on the template, because that allows the stones to help turn each other over. So FYI to those who are beginners, don't be worried about pouring way too many, or too many, rather I should say. Way too many can be kind of counterproductive, but even then, if you just brush, you can put way too many, but just brush a section at a time and it won't hurt too bad. but you do need more than what's on there to help them flip each other. Okay. So there's that. There's that. Let's check this. I'm gonna go over. I'm just doing a quick rub with my hand, which tends to knock loose stones out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back and put the stragglers that did not get in holes in by hand. And do it this way. And like I said, Rhinestone Mechanic does have designs available, very good, high quality, always good, high quality designs available on his website. It is a special price, always for our show, for 24 hours. And then after that, the price goes up. So if you're interested in any of those designs, he has some designs that are very um, applicable to the season now. So for those who might be wanting to profit off of the season, or you just want to make something for family and friends around about this time, then definitely check him out, and you can grab those over on his website. And the link is in the description below. And we thank you, Dennis, for doing that for us every week. I'm picking out the crystal that went into the heart because I wanted purple for the heart, the new indigo. Okay. All right, so there's the crystal. And I guess I could have done, and I still can, I could have done the other word in crystal as well. If you have any questions as a beginner or as an experienced person, whether it be on the pricing of the stones, any questions on getting that together, any questions on any of that, just let us know. Is that template for sale? Yes, Dee Dee, it's on her website. It's in the description. I did put the link to this template in the description. And it says extra blingy is what's beside it. Y'all, I'm gonna have to take a wig 101 or something, because this ain't getting it. This ain't getting it. I don't know how y'all do it. Those who choose to wear them, because not everybody does. But all this extra hair, come on, fam. It's like, really? Do we have to fight? All my life I had to fight. No, don't turn off. All my life I had to fight. I don't want to have to fight hair. I'm just saying. Okay. It's gonna take a minute because I didn't pour a whole lot, because I don't like for the stones to mix when it's two different colors. So usually that's why doing the stones, when you cut a template, it's based on color usually. So this one should have been, I chose not to cut it that way because I was in a rush, but usually the purple would have been separate, and I would have cut this separate from um, the outline up there, but I did not. So I'm manually coming in, adding the purple in this one little area, and I'm just having to be careful so that I don't use the purple, and the purple brushes the icy crystal out of their places. So just give me a moment. Let me get this done. And I don't have my wax pen, so this is taking a smidge longer than expected. All right. That's so cute. I think this one is, nope. Okay. Indigo, holler. Okay. So let's cut another piece. This isn't big enough, I don't think. This one is. Let's get the hair in my face. All right. Okay. Yes, that purple is gorgeous. That purple is gorgeous. And yes, please, the link to her, the link to her Etsy shop is at the bottom of my video anyways. So you can look at all her other designs if you would like to. The link is in the description. And for the past couple of months, it's been in the description. So definitely go check it out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press this on the next tote bag since the heat press is like being real impatient and saying hurry up because you're not pressing anything. So I'm gonna pre-press the heat, I'm gonna pre-press the yeah, I have an affiliate link in the description. If you so choose to use it. If you don't, then she will post it the direct link right there in the chat. Okay, so cool this off a little bit. And then this is the bigger part of the template. So I'm going to do this first so that I can judge better where it would go. So if I were to do just this part, see how it's just the smaller part, I might would put it too low or too high because I don't have the outline and everything else. So I'm going to do the outline first so that I know that my space is going to be a lot better. And then I also have to keep in mind that filling is going to go up here too. So I need to make sure that I leave enough room up there for that. So we're going to come down just a little bit so that filling can fit in there where it needs to. Let's make sure that's a little bit off center. So we're going to move this over a little bit more. Make sure it's straight. Okay, that's a lot better. It's a little off. Let me straighten this up. Yeah, Greg's templates are, the amount of rhinestones in his designs that he's been doing lately is like everybody's gonna be blinded by the time they get their shirts. Okay, so this one I'm gonna go ahead and do this in the crystal as well, and like I did the other word at the bottom, and then the purple heart. So here's the pure reveal. Okay. So there's the outline. And this is hot. Okay. And heat press is not playing games with us today. All right. And so now we're going to do the icy AB, icy crystal AB. And we're going to layer that right on in here using the outline as our, look like it might have shifted a little bit. So let's see. We got to do a little bit of, no, yeah, we do. Let me see what's going on here. It looks like I missed a row of stones that might not have peeled. So what I'm going to do, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. So if you ever find yourself where you're, because sometimes, especially for t-shirts, the shirt can stretch after you press it. And if the shirt stretches out of, whoops, if the shirt stretches and it knocks it out of place, then you would have to, Sharon Davenport, thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, honey. Yes, thank you so very much. Yes, thank you. We appreciate you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Any and all support of this channel, we definitely appreciate. Miss Davenport is a strong supporter, and we are grateful for sure. But if it ever looks like your stuff is shifting, you can cut it apart and then put it on that way. Okay, there's a stone missing right there. Let's put you back, little feller. Put you back right there. You're up a little high. Let's push you down. There we go. Did you flip over? Why would you flip over? You being difficult for no good reason. Oh, because I cut it apart. Okay. So sometimes you may have to cut, and it looks like I'm missing some stones in that template. I'm gonna have to go back and look. And if so, I'll bling that separate a little bit later. But let's go ahead and press this. And let me look at this template. Bling this. And then we'll do the peel reveal. What time is it? What? Oh, my time got away from me. That is horrible. Okay. And here is the ICAB. Okay. Looking extra blingy. Super pretty. All right, so let's get this done so that we can get you guys the giveaway. So as of right now, if you're in here, make sure that you refresh your screen, or at least right down here below the screen on your screen. If you're on a phone, it should say live with a red dot beside it. If yours says live with a white dot, then you're not caught up with us. So definitely refresh, get your screen caught up with us so that you can not miss out on the giveaway that we're going to do for both tote bags. And you have to be in the US, because even though I'm about to the point you win, I'm gonna send this wig right with the bag, okay? Because I can't. I know I keep saying that, and I know y'all like, oh my gosh, just take it over. Yeah, I'm just T-minus 10 minutes and counting. That's where we at right now. T-minus 10 minutes and count. And the mister had the nerve to like it. I'm like, you know what? Let you wear it and see what I'm going through. Okay. There's that. I don't have any extras that I can see. So let's scoop this off and clean this up. And then we'll grab the, let me make sure that's not AB right here. And it is. And that is too. About that one and that one. Nope. And this one doesn't look like it either. Nope. Okay. Let's get these put up. All right. And then this is the AB. Let's put the AB up. Yep. All right, and so now we got our purple heart. So let's do that one. The indigo. Get this indigo going, and then we'll be done. So hopefully your screen is refreshed. You are live up with us, and because I know how it is, I get phone calls and stuff. Because I don't know, I be watching lives, and I'm like enjoying myself, and every time a family member calls, because I prefer to watch YouTube on my phone. I just do. And they call, which is fine, but it stops my what I'm watching. And it's like, bruh, I am like watching Patrice, or I'm watching Delando, I'm watching, and it's like, "Grr." And I know, especially for the ones where I moderate, I know they'll be like, she's not moderating, she ain't doing, but 9 times out of 10, somebody done call me and I'm not able to um keep up with the chat because I'm on the phone. Because I'm not about to not answer my daddy's call. I mean, I'm just saying, unless I got to be doing something pretty important to not get his phone call, or my mom, or anybody really. Okay, so here is the one up top, and yes, this works. So let's grab this. Let's press this. We got 2 minutes before 11. I apologize for going a little over, but I do want to do the giveaway. And then we'll be done. So in recap, I'm going to recap now so that we won't have to recap here in a minute. But again, you can get a high quality stone for those customers who demand a high quality stone. Well, let's say high shine stone, because the quality of all of our stones is a good quality. We make sure of that. And we hold our suppliers to a certain standard, because who got time for drama and stuff not working right and stuff not pressing and stuff not looking good? Ain't us. I ain't got time for that for myself, so I'm not about to put up with it for you guys. So there's that. But you can get a stone with more facets and be able to reach that clientele who demand, that quality of material. So here is feeling extra blingy today, and we made that possible with our new icy crystal and our new icy crystal AB. And then we also complemented it with some of the new indigo. Absolutely pretty. Absolutely pretty. And we'll show it again from the front camera so that you guys can get a whole nother vantage point of them and go from there. And then we'll do the giveaway. Let's switch over. And then we can get over here and I can take this thing off of my head. Because who's ready to take it off? Me. All right. So here is, so that's what this is actually. That's what this is. This is the icy version, which is why it's over here hollering as loud as it is. This particular shirt. This isn't a regular crystal AB. This is icy crystal AB. And then this is, as you see, this is the on the left is the crystal and crystal AB that we normally carry. And this is the icy crystal and the icy crystal AB on the other side, which is new to our lineup. Okay. And then down at the bottom is the indigo, which is, let me bring it closer, see if it, because right now it's looking blue. I don't know. Just like my hair is kind of looking blue, but it's purple. This is just the beautiful shade of purple. Let me see. Wrong one. There we go. Let's see if it does right this time. No, yes, no. I should have put the other light on from the front, but I don't have it right now. All right. So here is those. And then here is our tote bag that says feeling extra blingy today. And this is, as I mentioned earlier, a Laura Trevino. Oh, missing a stone. I'm gonna have to put that right there. This is a Laura Trevino design. You know what? Here, let's do it this way. Hang on, y'all. Let me show you. Let me show you how we gonna do it like this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Now let's see. There we go. Look at. Woo! Allow it! Oh my gosh. Look at that. Okay. Now, I will say this is super cool because this allows you, before you really couldn't see the difference between the crystal and the crystal AB. Now you definitely can see the difference between the crystal and the crystal AB. See, look how when I turn it to the side, that's crystal. See how it's crystal? But then when you come up here, you get to see that pink and some of that green reflecting that crystal AB. Y'all, oh my gosh. And look at that indigoing. You hear me? What? Somebody come and look at this. Look at this mess right here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is crazy. Now look at this one. Oh, shit. I love rhinestones, Chad. Y'all just don't know. Look at that. Look at that. So now here is, look at the crystal we normally carry over here. This is the crystal and the crystal AB we normally carry. And this is the icy crystal and the icy crystal AB. So that you can see the difference. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And then look at the indigo. Look at the indigo down there. Like, don't forget about me. No, fam, we can't forget about you. We just can't, because you're purple. It's just, look at that. Chad. I'm just saying. All right, so we're going to do the giveaway. So hopefully you refreshed. Hopefully you're up to speed. And you're going to thoroughly enjoy these bags. I'm going to have to put that one stone back in place, but other than that, we're going to send these bags. Now, if you do if your name is selected, then there is a link at the very top of the description that you will need to click to fill out the form with your name and your mailing address so that I can get you your bag ASAP. Okay. Tomorrow's not a holiday, so I should be able to get it right on out to you, but I need your mailing address in order to do so. All right. So if you win, where is this? Oh, there he is. Giveaway tool. Sorry. Couldn't find him. All right. So let's choose a live stream. The first word is, let's keep it simple. Whoops. Yeah, that right? Yeah, that's right. Let's keep it simple. Share screen, entire screen, boom. All right, Tote 1. So Tote 1 is going to be the one with the hearts on it. So this one has all the pretty hearts on it, which is super pretty. So if you want this one, it has all the hearts on it. And, who doesn't love shopping? So you can take this with you when you go shopping and show how much you love shopping. So this is Tote 1. Oh, so going back to finishing out, hurry up and closing this out. I want to recap. So definitely pay attention to how many rhinestones is in your design, then price it. The going rate I prefer to use and strongly suggest you using is 0.03 cents per stone. That gives you the basis for how to price your project. Of course, if it's a hoodie, you got to add on the $20 for the hoodie, because 9 times out of 10, that's how much that hoodie is. If it's a hat, add on the price of the hat. If it's a basic t-shirt and you use Gildan, I just give them the shirt at the base rhinestone price. I don't charge extra. But if you're doing Bella Canvas or somebody like that, those shirts are usually 3 times as much as the Gildan shirts, if not, well, two to 3 times more expensive. So I usually charge for those shirts because those are a higher price point. Then you want to make sure of what stone quality they're looking for. If you want to go with the Icy brand, they need to pay a little more for that, because those stones are not the same price as our regular crystal and regular crystal AB, because you have more facets and it costs more to source those. So definitely keep that in mind. But you now can reach out to potential celebrities, up and coming celebrities, dance moms, folks like that who are used to using that more higher faceted rhinestone, and be able to appeal to them. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and do the first drawing for the first tote. And like I said, you have to be in the US, and then click the link at the top of the description, fill it out tonight so that we can get this to you. AC Anita Creations. Yay! Where's my bill? I left it all the way over here. What kind of sense does that make? Holler! Yes, honey. Yes, congratulations. So, Miss Anita, if you'll click that link in the description and fill it out for me tonight, please, and I will make sure to get this bag right out to you. You have 48 hours to fill out that information so that I can get this in the mail. After that, you forfeit the bag. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to add that stone tonight so I don't forget. But the next tote, we're going to do tote 2. Give me a second to put it up there. And because if you type it now, it ain't going to count. But this is the bag that is going to go, the one that says feeling extra blingy. Okay, so let's go back, and then we'll type tote 2, TOTE, and the number 2, and that's that one. So this is for the second bag, and I appreciate you guys coming in. If you have any questions in regards to the new icy stones, we are going to be looking into adding icy colors. Okay, so more than just the crystal and the crystal AB. But that's going to take a minute, because I got to make sure that it's something that's going to be reasonable, if that's a good word. So whatever I can come up with, I'll keep you guys updated. It'll be next year before we add any colors, that's for certain. But I am very interested in at least the basic colors, in getting them, basic meaning red, green, blue type situation, not AB, all of that. Not that's doing the most. But that's what we're looking at doing. And as I go along the journey, I'll keep you guys informed, because if I'm not going to be able to do it, I'll let you know that too. But that's something I would love to be able to do. But as of right now, it was nothing short of a little miracle that I found, being able to do it this way. So I'm super excited about it. All right, so let's go ahead and draw. When y'all really wanted this tote. Okay, let's go ahead and draw for this one. Congratulations to the winner ahead of time. But thank you for coming. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Reach out if you have any questions about pricing your bling. And the winner is Smurf Creations. Holla! Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Smurf Creations. Like I said, click that link in the description. Go ahead and fill it out for me, please, so that I can get you your tote out right away. It's super pretty. Super, super pretty. So thank you all for coming in tonight. I appreciate having you and hosting you. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Again, the buy-in will not be closing anymore, but the cutoff for this particular buy-in period ends tomorrow night at midnight. No exceptions. 12:01, whatever order is placed 12:01 on the 10th is going to be on the next buy-in period. So but it's now open. It's there. It's going to be a month long period. And we'll be getting orders out and about and all that other kind of stuff. So we are so grateful to those who have chosen to continue to purchase with us. Without y'all, this would not be possible. And y'all push me to do better and to get better and to strive to be better, to provide you the best that I possibly can. And so I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful to you all. So meanwhile, thank you so much for coming to hang out. I look forward to seeing you the next time. Next time we won't have this hot food mess going on because I can't. Not my thing, but it's all right though. Till the next time we see you. I can't do it. We hope you have happy blinging. All right. So talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Okay. Look at this mess. Are you kidding me right now? No, fam. This ain't it.